And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Let's see. I'm tracking a monster that hunts at night to avoid becoming its next victim. I need a potion that will let me see in the dark. I like it when a potion's ingredients is simple and clear to the point. A potion shouldn't have more than one ingredient in it. Okay, this is the eye one, right? This one. Okay. So now I wonder if I can do it because I have this one. I kind of wonder if it's possible now. I also have a different one. This one. Okay. Let's see here. I'm debating. Like I said, this one right here is. It's kind of close to the bones. That's what I'm a little worried about. Yeah. I think it's gonna be this one. I also can do it with the shadow mushroom too. So we'll try it with this real quick. And I think last time I did it, a long time ago, I did it with the shadow mushroom. Because I can hook around a little bit. So we'll see. Oh. Hold up, yeah. I think last time I did it with this. I don't remember how I did it with this mushroom, but I did. I think I did a full mushroom. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. This thing shot back here a little bit. Okay. They didn't ask for the best. They just asked for this. So we'll do that. I think there's a way to do it with 3, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna do that. Still made some good money off of it. Good. I have had an awfully runny nose yesterday. Do you have any medicine for it? Well, don't be working out in the cold, for one. Or inhaling any mushrooms that give you cold symptoms, clearly. But if you just happen to catch one because someone else in your family caught a cold and then you got it, then, yeah, here. Mix it with your soup. It tastes good. Okay. Hi, nice to see you. I have herbs and flowers for you. As always, take up your pick. Anything new for me? Doesn't look like it. Nope, it's all the same stuff. Alright, thank you. We have a wizard. He's here, the wizard. What do you need? One of my components keeps heating up too much during my experiments. Okay. Do you have a potion that can help me cool it down? See, this one makes sense to me because he's running his own experiment. He's not using my potion to just enchant something for it, defeating the whole purpose of him using his magic to do it. He's just preventing his components from imploding on him. Makes more sense to me. Alright, you have a nice day. I don't know why, but food seems to spoil incredibly fast in my house. Probably bad humidity in your house. That's probably what it is. Do you have a potion that keeps food, fresh longer? Yeah, I do. Like I said, probably just the humidity or the heat in your house, because some houses keep heat inside the house like a brick oven, you know? It's kind of designed that way in colder climates, but yeah. Wouldn't know for sure. I need a potion that I can throw it and it deals additional damage. Do you want some extra damage? This is our elemental potion. Kind of covers a little bit of everything. There you go. Alright, you have a nice day. I have the really bad case of the runs. Do you have anything to treat that? Yeah, don't eat anything you're not supposed to, or don't eat an abundance of things that, cause that. Because there are certain foods that will also cause an upset tummy like that. Or upset pipes in the situation. Like spicy foods. I need a potion that I can use on a shield to add additional protection from different types of danger. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's my most expensive one on the market. It's most useful, too. You know, another thing, too, is in games, they oftentimes have the drawback when it comes to, like, having a potion that has all of this protection stuff. They oftentimes also have this thing where it's like, yeah, this is cool because it protects you from everything. But it just doesn't protect you from everything as good as a specific fire potion would give you a little bit more oomph than having like a 1 tier one, right? I think it'd be interesting if there's another thing too. If you're trying to like do in a game where you have to figure out what things like affect. In Skyrim, for instance, in order to figure out some components that you work with when you're making alchemy and stuff, you have to eat it first. You know, like that's how you find out one of the symptoms about it. So if you're trying to if you have a game where you have to figure out what elements work best against what other elements, then having a potion that covers all of that protects you from all elements makes it to where you can't see what weaknesses are what. It does cover your behind about it and protects you from different shields and stuff, but it makes it to where you don't learn the information about it. Like that'd be the benefit behind it, other than it being just a little bit weaker. Like instead of if you were like fighting a fire monster, then having fire protection that's full would be a full better protection than having the multi. But if you ended up running around in the dark and you weren't like trying to fight anything, you just happened to stumble upon something, having a little bit of resistance to everything is extremely useful when exploring about. But it does also leave you the benefit of when you're out and about with that potion effect on, you don't learn any new information about the types of attacks that are hitting you. You're just trying to explore the area. It kind of like puts that to the side. It puts one thing off the table to worry about, so you don't have to worry about extra damage that, like, you know, poison damage or acid damage, but it also does make it to where you don't learn anything new about enemies. But if you're using a shield, your priority is not to listen to to not learn about that. You know? I think that's cool. I need a potion that will help keep my meats, vegetables, and other foods fresh and preserved. Okay. So you want another... Seriously, there are trends. There's always, like, when someone wants one of these potions, they always end up wanting a bunch of them, right? There's always one potion that's just in high demand that day. Some days inspiration, some days hallucinogenics, some days it's the fire potion, today's ice potion. I swear. Oh, dear God, what do you want? Hello, honey bun. Recognize me? It's me, Madam... I'm just gonna call her Madam T, because I don't know if I'm gonna say... I don't want to say tweak or twerk, but I'm assuming it's twerk, but I'm just gonna call it Miss T, because it seems inappropriate. It seems disrespectful, you know? I've decided that it's time for me to reveal my true nature so that you understand everything properly. Okay... I mean, you have a tail, Sweet Pea. I think we think we know what you are. Right, so if you've gotten past the issues of my appearance, let's get down to business. I need a potion again. This time, see, she knew what I was talking about. Like I said, I knew what you are. This time, I need some kind of potion that can increase the size of whatever we need. We would really help, it really helps out in our line of business. I'm sure that a master like you can deal with a delicate task like that. Ugh. Are you a demon? No. Yes, I'm a succubus. Well, yeah, she's technically that, I guess so. Technically. Yes, I'm a succubus. We succubus are demons of lust and debauchery. I found a place for myself in this world, as well as a calling. I opened the entertainment establishment that became the best in town, and maybe in the entire kingdom. Okay. Figured as much. I mean, we figured that out last time we played. We played on the easier mode. So she wants this one. Alright, should be easy to digest since there's only got one ingredient in it, which makes it have less side effects. Or less crazy side effects. There you go. Have a nice day. Hello, how are you doing? Need some mushrooms? By the way, I could use a brew, could you brew me a certain potion? Oh, sorry, I misread that, but I got what she was saying. It was just popped into my head to start growing large mushrooms. So big, I could show them off at the fair. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Could you give me a potion for that? If the mushrooms are big, they'll grow more, so I can bring you a big more mushrooms. So yeah, see, like all of the vendors want growing mushrooms lately, or growing potions. I'm not gonna complain. I also would love it if you could actually have a chance to get a big mushroom from like your growth. That'd be really cool. Corpse. I think I got all these other ones. I didn't need all of them, but I have them. We're rolling in the dough now. All right. I'm gonna grab another one. I shouldn't need another one, but that way I don't have to wait on seeds for it, since I only ever keep like 2. All right, there you go. Have a nice day, my lady. Her hat's cute, by the way. Okay. Speaking of that, I've got one of those. We still got some of those. We have one of those. Okay. And one of those. So, I'm about to do something interesting. Okay. So, we've got this one. I'm going to move this one over. And we're going to go in here and we're going to see what are we missing to make 5 of these. We need more of these. Okay. So give me a second. We're going to go over here and we're going to grow some more. I'm going to start trying to grow 5 of those. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of them down here. Yeah. There we go. All right. I don't know if I have enough for 5 of them. Might be a little less. I had a thought. Okay, I do have enough to brew 5 of them now. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do this, right? So this shelf here has been kind of being used to hold all of these. Now I'm gonna use it to kind of shift them around. All right, because I had them originally set up to where I want them to match the all over potion or the all around potion. I'm trying to get that as close as I can. It's so convenient if I just lay them over each other. Okay, so then lightning should be here because I'm gonna separate the greens, because otherwise if I don't separate the greens, I'll look at them and I'll think, oh yeah, I can grab that, and I can't. Okay. Okay, so we got purple. Now it's fire. I probably could make more fire. Ice. Yeah, look at that. Look how nice that looks. That's the one thing about retail that has become like constant in my life, is having things look uniformal, because you get drilled into doing that. So then when you get out of that like circle of work, it's like, oh, this isn't right. It's gotta be nice. I even did it I started noticing that when I started working at the gas station versus the retail store, Walmart specifically, I started putting my cans in my own like cupboard this way. Not even joking. All of the corn behind it, all of the green beans. It is fantastic. I would absolutely do this still if I had cans to worry about. Okay, so now we are gonna do 5 of these. How dare you? 5 of these. 5 poison. 5 lightning. And what was the last one? That's the element. An explosion. Okay. And it needs more of this, doesn't it? I wonder, do I have anything better for that to kind of take that off of my concerns? I do have these. Can use this, maybe. Change out the recipe a little bit, maybe. I don't know if that is going to be too far in the boonies or not. There we go. Maybe, but it worked. Okay. Okay. Save that. And because I don't use a lot of that, the mushroom. And we're gonna go here and we will erase that. It's also using 4 of those versus the 2 of this. Perfect. Nice little adjustment. Okay, so we'll go back in here. And we'll do the same thing and line it back up. So we'll put fire here. I don't really like that the exploding is next to it, but it'll just have to be what it is. All right, there we go. Sorry, this is taking a little bit of time. Should be a little bit easier to tell these apart. Okay, come here, onto the shelf. Then it's poison. Okay. I kind of wish you could line them up behind each other like this, or you can get like shelves that hold different, like they're like bookshelves. They're not like just basic shelves; they're like actual like bookshelves, and you can or specifically vial holders. Kind of like how in Minecraft they have the bookshelves that can hold enchanted books. It's like that, except specifically for this. All right. That one's a little too far over. Oh, it fell off the shelf. Weird. There we go. It's technically not lined up very well because I gave poison a little bit too much room, but it works. I actually really like it. It looks amazing. All right. Let's see about using this skill up. Let's go ahead and use it for that. Probably should go ahead and finish out the crystal side of that. One second. I was looking at this. Okay. Sorry, I was writing down some notes on my phone, on my paper here. It occurred to me that at some point I need to try this method. All right. I wondered, right? I wrote this down on my paper, but I wonder if I make enough growth potions. Like if I do a thing where I do an entire crop full of things for the growth potions, make a ton of them. If I can theoretically grow a bunch of things at once, like all of these mushrooms here and everything, and then catch them up and then unplant them and put them back. That's what I'm thinking. Like instead of growing like one of each day, I would slowly grow a bunch of them in like a long period of time. You know what I mean? Like I'd catch them up to each other. Brought stones. Would have brought more, but I need a potion. Oh yeah? Straight to the point. What you got? We've dug deep into the mountain. Monsters have blocked the path. There are too many of them, and they're too strong. We can't win. We need to scare them off. If we do, we'll get more stones. Okay, so you need a fear potion. I gotcha. I got the best fear potion you got. Make sure to like throw your arms in the air and scream and act like a maniac. It's really convincing. Okay, so we have this one. We have this one. We have a little bit of this. I'm using most of these in a case of an emergency more than anything. These are on sale, so we'll go ahead and buy them. I always need to buy more of this. Always. There you go. Alright. I will see you around. Goodbye, my man. Oh, it's Dracula. I need a potion of frost for one of my experiments. Do you have one? Oh, and don't give me any of your weak potions. I need the best. Okay. I love it when the space is used. Oh, wine. Do you have a potion for that like that? Okay, so you need a frost one. Potion of frost and wine. Okay, so you're wanting me to make you one and turn it. Okay. I mean, I have the moon stuff. It's not the most well, I think this actually is the most convenient. I was going to say, it's not the most convenient variety, but I was looking at this, like, maybe it is. Could do that. Could be the straight and narrow with it. Oh, I think this one will do. I got a little risky with that. Okay. Okay. Let's save that. Might be useful for some other time. How's that? Fits all your needs? Okay. I think sometime, like I said, I was gonna do it this weekend, but I got busy with Monster Sanctuary. I got things that took me a little longer than I would have liked. At some point, I'm going to go in these things and like make a variety of all of the T3s of stuff and T1s. Good afternoon, Alchemist. Tell me, is there some method which can produce one's body form? Let's say some kind of wooden spear. Would something like that, like a stake? That's, well, so I wouldn't have to consistently walk around wearing armor, for instance. Why do you need to protect something like that? Well, who knows what might happen. It's these times when you can walk, it's these times when you can walk around in the street and get staked under your ribs. One must be careful. Okay, look, we know you're Dracula, but as long as you're not sucking the blood of people around you and they're not killing anyone, I don't care. I was gonna want a book like that where vampires were a thing, but they're like an open society. But like they don't need like a ton of blood. People like in the village just donate blood to the bank, and then the vampires protect the village or the city. It's like a trade-off. You give us food and decent pay, and so that we can live, and we prevent things from killing you. Deal? Deal. Alchemist, for my latest research, I find myself in a need of a potion that can explode. Do you have something like that? I'd like if the potion's ingredients are simple and clear. Okay, you won't need more than 3 ingredients. Okay, can't stand salt, so it must be in the potion. Okay, you're lucky because I literally just made a bunch of exploding potions, and they have new ingredients. Still, was still 1 ingredient. It's just like 2 less ingredients of it. All right, have a nice day. And you look like a scarecrow, not in a bad way. I think it looks cool. I need a potion that will help me grow a thick mustache and beard. I mean, you've already got the mustache going on. I think you only need the beard part. Like, yeah, that's a good start. You know? There you go. Have a nice day. Hello. I love this coloring. I need to enchant clothes so that they make me invisible. Do you have, but to do that, I need a potion with a similar side effect. Okay, you want invisibility. I can make that happen. So I see if there's a different invisible potion that would work. Here you go. But another thing that could be interesting is that, in a story like that, is that vampires can drink the blood of animals, but it makes them sick because it's a low quality to it versus the human, or there's like a certain like aspect of human blood that they need, antibodies or something. It could be antibodies. It could be that vampires are still kind of human to some extent, that they need the human antibodies. So sucking the blood out doesn't just steal the blood, like the copper and iron, but it steals like the antibodies, and it helps them fight diseases off. But animal antibodies just don't work the same way, and so drinking the blood is just more for sustenance, but it doesn't help with their like weak physique kind of thing. So yeah, I think I ate something off, and now my stomach aches mightily, and I'm flatulent. Am I going to die? Is there anything that can save me? I don't like this base. Wine. Do you have a potion? Make the potion with a different base. Okay, so you just need a healing potion. And like, I also think that you could always make it to where the whole like can't come out in daytime thing is like is a myth kind of thing. And even like the pale disposition might be a thing that's just not noticeable, and only they become pale when they don't have enough of what they need. I need a potion that can break a thick shell of a monster. I like the potion's main ingredient to be dragon pepper. I like its smell. Okay, so you want acid. Sorry, I was looking down. Let's see what I can find. I don't know if I can get down there with dragon pepper. I might be able to. I also don't know if I have that much. Do I have one growing? I might have seeds for it. No, I don't. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell him go away. I thought I did, but I don't. And since I don't have the plant, I can't replenish, and I just don't have the ingredient. So nope, out of my face. Go grumble with somebody else. Hello there. Well, what will it be today? Nothing. I have everything that I need. All right, you have a nice day, my man. Okay, so we might stop here because we're about to get ready to do another round and stuff and be the midday. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool, story-wise. All right, we're gonna use this point that we got real quick, and then we're gonna switch games. We're gonna switch to The Witcher. So hang in there.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who